Or are you just kind of getting into that at this point?
I watched a little bit. We'll watch more of it today.
Initial thoughts?
Play West Virginia ball. We know they're going to come out from the get-go and play hard and play strong, and we got to do the same thing.
With the way their line plays, any more of a premium on pass blocking this week than typical?
I know last year we did it quite a bit against them, so I know if they didn't change anything up, which I don't think they did, we'd be doing that, a lot more. But I mean, that just falls right into the offense, pass blocking and running. So we got to do it all.
With the way you guys shuffle running backs, is it better to just go in on the fly, or would you rather know in advance what you needed to do coming into that week?
I guess a little both. That just falls back into, when your number's called, just go. You got to know everything. They expect you to know everything, so when it's called, you got to get in there and do it.
You make this matchup with TCU overall, just the magnitude of it. You're going to have College Game Day in here, another top 10 opponent. It should be a big atmosphere.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a good atmosphere. We can't control that game day stuff. That's something we don't get to be a part of, but, our fans going to be rowdy, and, it's going to be a great atmosphere here, and just like it is any other home game. Yeah, it's a top 10 team, and, we know they're going to play like a top 10 team, so we got to come out and play just as good.
Do you remember anything from that game last year? One of your wins in Big 12 play coming in overtime?
No, not really.
It just all kind of blends together.
Yeah, just like you said.
How tough was the heat last week out in Oklahoma?
It was pretty tough. We practiced it in the indoor. To try to get used to it. But, at the same time, going out there was a lot different. That turf added, 10 more degrees on us on our feet. And, it was something, but we didn't want to make that an excuse. We knew it going in to Oklahoma. Coach Hoganson harped that all week, and we knew we had to hydrate from there on out, and that's what we did.
What's it say about the depth you guys have in the backfield? Just the way each of you guys, it seems like, step up every week. One of you guys do at least.
That just, like I said, goes back to when your number's called. You got to get in there and make plays, and opportunities don't come that often. When yours get called, you got to go out there and make a play, and once they see that, I'm pretty sure they'll know and try to keep feeding you the ball as much as they can.
Do you do anything on the sideline to try to stay loose or warm?
I move around, stretch out, but that should be everybody, not just me. But like I said, you never know when your number's gonna be called, and when it's called, hope you loose, warmed up, and because you never know what can happen in that drive. You can keep a hot streak going, they keep feeding you the ball, and you got to make sure you loose for it.
Most of the time, the coaches give you a heads up if you are going to go into the next series.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you. That can always change. If we up tempo, the chance on you getting in might be slim because of the way we going up tempo, but they always try to let you know to get you warmed up and for you to start the drive.
How important was the running game in pregame preparation for the team this week going to Oklahoma State?
It was important. We knew we had to run the ball, and they told us that. Every opportunity we get, we knew they ran the cover too, so we knew we had to run the ball. That's something running backs should take an advantage when the team runs cover two on you, and that's what we did, and that's what Coach Snyder harped on us all week. We need to get the ball and we need to run downhill and get yards.
Getting in the end zone twice in 2 weeks, where's your confidence level at right now?
It's high, and it's always been high. I was just, waiting on my number to be called, and I'm going to keep taking advantage of my reps that I get, game practice, and try to make the best of it.
Jaywan,